Hello, is anybody out there? If you're not coming from the Sagittarius reading, that is also out now. Is anybody there? We are live for the question and answers for the people that have joined. Gonna wait for a couple of you to come up. Oh. Is anybody out there? Anybody? Let's put this on Facebook. Anybody about? Please state your case below. Anybody there? Anybody about? Anybody that we're doing free, we're doing tarot card readings for the people that have questions that have joined below. If not, I'm off. Hello, how you doing? Who have we got? Respectful, delightful. Respectfully delightful. Hello, hope you're respectful and I hope you're delightful. So if you have joined below, if you don't know, if you want to join the button below, then you can ask me any question you want within the tarot. I am very well, thank you very much. I'm kind of tired and I've been meaning to go live and I haven't really had time in order to do it, so I've got an hour if people are around and you want your questions, or if you haven't joined and you want to join. If not, I'm going to cook me tea. I am glad you did. Nobody else? Anybody else out there? Are you alive? Any members that want your questions answering for the memberships? We are sailing. I was going to join, then what we got? Then Google wants my intro and I'm scared to get hacked. Really? No, you won't get hacked. No, it should just literally be you put your details in. I was going to join, then Google wants my info. Yeah, it does. Like, I think everyone's so paranoid these days. Like, I've got mine, like, you know, I join. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What's happening? So this is the bit where if you are a member, okay, you'll come up in green. And then you can ask me a question. And then I can either answer it with no tarot, if it's a non-existent question that I can't answer, or I will answer it with tarot. Kim, hello. How you doing, Kim Possible? Kim Possible's in the house. Steve, my good things coming towards me. Any good things? I don't know. Are you doing much? What we got? Is that your name? Jasmine? Jasmine, let's see. What's Jasmine got coming towards her? Jasmine. I think all the cards are in the reverse. Let's see. Jasmine, what's Jasmine got coming up, please? Jasmine got coming towards her. So an Aries or Scorpio, maybe Libra, waiting on communication. Never do that. If you've got a soulmate or it's a love interest, okay, make sure you're the one that speaks to the person that you want to speak to, okay, because if not, there's communication that isn't coming in. Okay, you have to speak up to be, like, if you want to speak to someone, you have to reach out. Hi, Sheena, how you doing? Jasmine. So you're thinking about communication, but you could be one of these people that watch tarot that think, oh, I'm supposed to watch tarot to wait to see if the person I want to speak to speaks. No. Make sure you're the one that reaches out. Okay. here. There seems to be this just waiting on a decision. I don't know if it's court related, okay, but like waiting on a decision, waiting on someone to open up the signs of like communication. Jasmine. Wow. Someone already married, or is it, what is going on with you, Jasmine? So you got Taurus, Sagittarius, maybe life path 5, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I'm supposed to continue reaching out when I am always doing it. Well, no, if you don't got reciprocity, then you end the person and you move on, basically. If you're not getting on very well with someone and you're always putting in the time and effort towards someone and they don't put it back in towards you and you're getting frustrated, you got two options. You can either keep doing that and you can talk to the person and say, why do you never reach out, blah blah blah, or you can just dump him and move on. It's completely up to you. But like I said, he could be working, you know. Is he working? Is he Jasmine? So there's communication. God, you've got a lot going on here. Are you a mum here, Jasmine? Nicest way. What's it? Best piece of advice any grandmother gave me was never make a man tell you that doesn't want you more than once. Yeah, like I said, if you want to speak to the person, continue to do it. But if you're not receiving what you want all the time, then, you know, you've got a choice. Yes, he works. Well, this is what men, not all men, and women as well, but this is what a lot of men do. They're masculine. You know, they're going to be working. Like, it depends. If you're not living with a person, then it's dating, right? So he's a stable energy and he's working and he's doing all of that. But, you know, if you want a full-time commitment all of the time, okay, then it's either this person or someone else. It's up to you. He's a stable individual. But yeah, masculine energy is concentrating on himself mainly. He's a great guy, but communication sucks. Well, you know, communication is really important because you've got to have chemistry. And if you haven't got chemistry, it's more silent, just waiting. But like I said, a person that doesn't have great communication skills, if they don't, they don't. Like they don't change. You've got to look for change. People don't. When you're in a circumstance, they're not going to change their way. They will be that way forever. Okay, that's the person that you're with. If you want someone that communicates more, then, you know, but communication sucks on both of our ends. Well, you're both as bad as one another then. Yes, I've been the one waiting. So there, it's you're just waiting for more communication. Your action now is, well, it's telling me what you're going through. You're still going through it. It's up to you. You either want to cut the person out or continue to work for it. Okay. But male energies do make you work for the energy because they're focusing on guy things, doing their job, doing whatever they want. And if you want them, because like I said, if a stable energy isn't codependent and they think more of themselves, that's what normally makes a woman want the energy that's stable. They want the person in their life to be more stable for them, to give them reciprocity. But men are not always like, you know, really ooey gooey all the time. Myself or tell my feelings. Yeah, because you're feminine, Jasmine. You know, you're feminine. Feminines are the ones that normally express their feelings and their emotions and, you know, what they want in a relationship. And the guy can either give you that or they continue on to work. That's pretty much what happens. So there's your reading very quickly. Melissa, hi Steve, could you give me a general energy reading? So Melissa D87. So conflict, Sagittarius, Taurus, maybe separation. an ending, possible illness there, Melissa. I don't know what that's going on. You're more than welcome, Jasmine. Sorry I can't give you too many answers there, but it's saying that there is no change in the circumstance. There isn't any. You're just waiting for the same energy because you're with the person doing the same, Jasmine. You got to look at it. The person that you're with isn't going to change overnight. That's who they are. That's who you're in love with. Okay, so why do you want to change the person you're in love with? You've either got to think, okay, I'm in love with you the way you are, okay, or I'm not in love with you because I want to change you. You can't change a person the way they are. You've got to be in love with them for who they are. Okay, Melissa, so I don't know if there's an illness here. This is normally very ill energy, this here, sick and energy here. It's sort of like a funeral as well. It's going through spiritual rebirth. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of stuff going on, maybe retrograde wise. Yeah, I'll do you next, Kim. Let's see. Where were we? Melissa. So you got the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of stubborn energy around you, Melissa, here. I don't know what you've got going on, but there is a concern health-wise there. I don't know what that is. There's also fighting with spirit, like getting really annoyed with the energy of like, don't want to listen. It helps, guys, if you can tell me a little bit about what you want me to look for in your reading. I think I've said this to everybody. Like, when you ask a question, it's best to not really ask a question. Is to say, Steve, I've kind of got this going on in my life, and then I can look for the signs and then help you out through that as a guide. That's normally the best way of going, because these can mean anything here. There's a lot of blocking, Melissa, here. I don't know what you're trying to block out, but there's a lot of like stubborn energy, not opening up, not to love, probably divorce or separation, feeling frustrated. You've got 2 4s, could be around family, undecided and blocked, blocking and blocking and blocking. No one making any decisions there, Melissa. Does that make any sense to you? As I'm going to have to move on. Melissa? Are you there, Melissa? Is anybody out there? Yeah, thanks, Steve. Sorry, Melissa. It's whatever it is that you've got going on, Melissa, right? There's this energy of stubbornness, not wanting to listen or budge or move, blocking, not listening to spirit, okay, if it's spiritual, can't make a decision. It's just blocking here. You probably need to chill out. You probably need to meditate, maybe. Whatever it is that you do that relaxes you more. Stop trying to control what you can't control. Okay, you can't control change. Whatever it is that you're given, you've got to be satisfied with what you've got and given. Thanks for joining, Lizzie. Okay. So for anybody that wants to join or wants a question, please let me know a little bit about your story of what you're annoyed with or what you want help with. Okay, so let's see. Kim, what's coming up for Kim, please? For Kim. So you got 6 of Cups, Kim. You're feeling very... I know your story. I know you kind of like maybe... you should be feeling very energetic, looking forward to the future. Very family, kind of like feeling positive at home here. Kim. No worries, Melissa. Let's see. Hopefully things will change for you soon. Kim, let's see, Kim. 3 of Swords, Kim. You could be dealing with a 3 energy, a pesky Pisces. Yeah, there's... For health, this is sort of like not very healthy. And then this is healthy. Let's see, Kim. Pesky Pisces, right? Kim. So you got a 2 waiting on an Empress to make a move. Empresses don't normally make one. They normally just sit there. Is normally what they do. I would know because I am one. Pisces. It's kind of like waiting for my gold energy. So like it would be like waiting on a job as well here. Still waiting. Let's see, Kim. So you got tarot reading energy, what I'm pretty much doing now. You've got communication coming in about work here. Yeah, there's health. Your health is going to improve, Kim. This is the Virgo energy, but we've got the moon coming up, which is going to eclipse out all of the Virgo moon. When we get Scorpio eclipse, that'll eclipse out all of the stuff that people have been going through with the Virgo moon. The reflection, the illnesses. Funnily enough, there's a school right next to me, and all of the kids are off school sick. All of them are all sick. Every single one has got stomach bug and sickness, all of them. I was actually sick this morning when I woke up. Like I said in one of my readings, someone's hacking up loads of phlegm. That was actually me this morning. I was sick bile. And then it went away. But yeah, everybody's been sick during the Virgo moon because it's health. But then when we get Scorpio, this will start turning more in your favour here, okay? I'm on liquid diet today. Yeah, so that's going to improve here. That will improve your work. Is this kind of sending out CVs as well, Kim? So like sending out CVs, seeing how, if you can get one. This should be communication that you would receive via email, text message, something that comes in, okay? This is more of a yes card than a no card, okay? So it could be where you hear about a job, because this would be out to be affording nice things here, okay? Spending some money. Kim. So there you go, you've got Virgo energy here again. Have you got Virgo in your chart, Kim, or 9? Tell me more about this 9 of Pentacles. 10. Oh. It's like this single energy, but not single energy. Single, but not single. What's the Hermit? The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You might be interested in a water sign. You've got Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. You might be in a same-sex relationship, but I don't think so. Here. Yeah, there's someone here. I can't really see much about work. This is telling me that there's energy of sending out CVs. This is like going on the computer looking for work, sending out a CV and waiting for information to come back to you about it. But this would be getting in, like this would possibly be something that comes in, okay? And it might be where you hear from this woman here. Like it might be, so this could be a woman also that you hear from in a job, okay? So it's possible there, but I can remember the last time you asked me a question about moving, and you moved and it was fucking terrible. So I can never really tell. Job applications, yeah, just keep sending them out. I think something is coming, but the Page of Cups can be like a small offer of something, okay? But there will be word of something that comes in for you. But it will be a woman that you will more than likely speak to, okay? The woman that you speak to will be about the job that you might have, okay? It'll be a woman that you more than likely hear from. Okay, have we got anybody else now? Who was next? So we've done Melissa. And then I think we're going to Liz, because Liz just joined. Hi, Steve. I met someone new online in January. Wow. He is in the military currently, overseas, but will be back in July. I am Virgo and he is Pisces. Good old Pisces. Can you give me an overall energy read for us? Okay, so Lisa B. Yeah, there's an energy of waiting for this Pisces, Lisa. Okay, there is someone that is overseas. Okay, and it's just pretty much waiting for them to come back. But good energy. Nine of Wands. There's worried about how this might turn out. This is Virgo energy though. Okay, and I think you said Virgo, right? Yeah, I am Virgo. This is a Virgo energy. Okay, it doesn't always mean PTSD, trauma, and narcissism, but it can also be, I'm worried about how this is going to turn out. Don't trigger the trigger before it's there, okay? Because it can be slightly worried about what's going to happen when you come back, and is this going to work out right or not, or is it just going to end, or are we going to be able to continue on, okay? Try not to give it too much thought. So you've got, yeah, it's there. This person's coming back. This is more of a phallic energy, so pretty much you'll rip each other's clothes off more than likely when he gets back. Lisa B. So yeah, you could have children, so be careful. If you don't want any kids, be careful, cover it up. But yeah, you got Pisces there. So I don't know if any of you have children, because they are around. There's a lot of thinking about one another. There's possible signs of communication. If he's overseas in the military, as far as I know, you can only speak to them on certain days, right here. This is kind of like thinking about the person while he's away, not knowing if he's going to reach out and feeling a little bit ghosted. Okay, but it generally feels okay. Is, you know, if they're in the military, this would be him suffering through PTSD. So you got to take that into consideration. For a person that's in the war, or even in the Marines or wherever, they'll suffer through PTSD. Okay. So tell me more about this Nine of Wands for Liz. Is a King of Swords. That's your guy there. Yeah, there is a slight amount of, like, when you with this person, because he's in the military, it could be a lot of this that's kind of going on around it, a lot of conflict that might go on. Because that's his work and that's his job. He could be suffering through, like, going through that. What's this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, then there'll be communication here. You gotta try not to rush this guy, because if he's in the military and he's suffering through PTSD, he needs someone to really attend to his, because he could have like outbursts of violence here. Could have. I'm just saying, right here, you got the Nine of Wands, PTSD, Five of Wands, outbursts of violence, a very structured individual that can be in the military, okay? So what's the Eight of Cups? So just be careful around that energy there, because I can't really tell you for sure. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, he's just waiting for you to... This is Pisces energy as well. Yeah, he wants you. He wants to be with you, that's for sure. He's kind of like waiting to come and visit. Eight of Swords is waiting for a Pisces to come over to the Eight of Swords here, because I'm on my own. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Sun. It's good. It is good energy. Yeah, Two of Cups around the Pisces. Yeah, that's your soulmate. Yeah, it's okay. But like I said, just be aware of... like, his work is going to be personal and private. Try not to add any kind of, like, you know, demands of stuff, because obviously he's in the military, and that he might have a bit of conflict to do with that, to do with his work. So just be mindful of maybe signs of controlled behaviour, okay? But, you know, it seems fine at the moment, but I would say he could be a little bit finger on the trigger-ish. So you'll have to see how that turns out for you in the future. Just be careful. There we go. I think we're there. Oh, wow, I really don't want to answer that one there. Abaya. I can't normally tell if things are going to get like that because that's a yes or no. I'm submitting a claim for my critical illness insurance. Diagnosed with bone marrow cancer. Please don't say sorry. Will my claim be paid out this year? I really can't tell you that one. Will the insurance be paid out this year? Because that's a yes or no. That's like a full reading to be able to try and get to the year. That this will only show me the next month or so. Will the claim be paid out this year? Undecided. Yes or no. It won't never tell me those questions. Undecided, waiting for the answer. Don't know if it's yes or no because of the 10, meaning a no or a yes. And then the 7 of Pentacles is just waiting to find out if it is a no or yes. See, it won't tell me. It won't tell me. Will the insurance be paid out? Maybe. Yes, maybe. I don't want to lead your hopes up. That's why I don't really want to do that. Because I don't want to get your hopes up because of it being such an illness. I'm also trying not to say sorry. But like, you know, there is a possibility there, let's put it that way, that you might hear about insurance. Can't tell you when. It could be any time really. But, you know, the question that I asked, will the insurance be paid out? That is making a decision, yes or no, still waiting for it. They are more yes cards, but when, I don't really know. Okay, so you've kind of got an answer of yes, but if it does turn out no, well, I would say more like yes, okay, eventually. Okay, the Crook's Tail. Crook's Tail, what is your name again there? Because I'm going to need your name. It was just before Lisa's. Hi Steve, could you please get a few card readings to my current situation? New love I have found and possible solutions to the problem of physical distance. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, Crook's Tail. Can I have your actual name there? Let's see. Trial. Sorry, I can't read. I can't see. The Crooked Trail. I need your actual name there. Penelope. What's going on with Penelope? So, undecided energy, metaphysical connection here. Possible signs of a relationship being on the table, trying to make a decision about one. New Two of Cups. It's more metaphysical than physical, meaning it's not, I can't really see the actual relationship, but it's on the table of what I want. Five of Cups. I think you said distance, right? If it's a distant relationship, it's got its tests and its problems. That's for sure. Because it's turned into a karmic, metaphysical one here. It's like the impossible energy. Seven of Cups, I want a relationship, but I'm desiring it. There it is, but I feel down about it. Low vibration. Low vibration now starts to make me question and now get annoyed. Then there might not be so much communication that is between both of you here. You got 3-5, Sagittarius, Life Path 5, or Taurus energy here. It's connecting more to a lower vibration of a soulmate here. If I'm honest, it's looking more karmic than anything. Still go on your path though. Like, you know, you've got to see out the energy. Single, 2, yeah. I think you said, I can't really go all the way back because I'll lose your... Could you please give me a few cards related to my current situation? New love I have found and possible solutions to the problems of physical distance. Yeah, that is the problem. It is there, distance. How distant is it? Like when, like, do any of you want to move? Do any of you want to travel? Like, because at the moment it's showing me a lot of karmic metaphysical energy of now just wandering and thinking and waiting and anticipating. I'm really not seeing any signs of communication, to be honest with you. No worries, Lisa. Just take care more on the energy of the guy, you know, coming back with maybe possible signs of PTSD there. Yeah, it's good. It's a good energy there, Lisa. And he's a decent guy. But I would say that when he comes back, he's going to have those... He could have like outbursts of something that you might start noticing, but that could be towards around his job. Penelope, why does she have the Hierophant here for? Is it about communicating? Is there a lack of communication, Penelope? What's this Five of Cups? 8, yeah, stuck at home, yeah. It's kind of like you're wanting this connection a lot, and it's making you think about it and then maybe feel down about it instead of feeling good about it, maybe. Then question it. The questioning and the feeling down about it means that you need to stabilize your emotions. 100% trying to work out travel options, sides of world in love. Well, you see, if you don't feel good about yourself, you can push that onto the energy of the other person, because you've got these fives that could be coming up with like getting frustrated and fed up with maybe not being able to figure out the traveling energy here. Because I'm not seeing commitment, I'm kind of seeing travel, talking about it maybe. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Cancerian, life path 7, travel. So it is there, travel maybe towards the Two of Cups person. What is this Five of Swords though? Is the Moon about a mother, a Virgo, or a 3 Pisces? What is that? Not really telling you too much about my feelings. 3 of Pentacles. It could be about traveling. Yeah, it's there. It is there. There's just discussions that could lead to a little bit of heated energy of not being able to do it right now. Might be having to work to earn money to be able to do it. I feel great about it. I think we both do. There you go. It's there. I just don't know why these fives are here then. If you're both getting on, it's there. The fives could just be frustration of not being able to do it now, like wanting to go now and stuff like that, and just, you know, going through that. I wish I was with you, like, you know, I wish I was there with you, you know, feeling slightly down about it. Yeah, so you're a 7, so there's the traveling energy. It is there, and it is coming up for you. I think it is just the discussions of having to go through the motions of doing all of that. What's the 4 of Cups? 10 of Cups, yeah. It's a good outcome. I think you are just sort of like planning it. It feels like it's going ahead. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this short now, well, because I've been doing an hour and I've now got to cook my tea. In order to get the reading, you need to join the button below. It says join for perks in the list below, and if you can't find it on this video, if it's not on this one, because I don't know what it says in the bottom of this video, but it'll be on all of the other videos, you know, join the button, and the button should be there. Oh, I'm all bunged up, Nige. There you go. Someone found it. We are frustrated with the practical aspect, but so happy. There you go. So it is Penelope. So those fives are, they're not like anything crap. They're just like frustrated energies of wanting to be there. It's just that anticipation of waiting for that day to come. That's pretty much what they're showing me then. If you're happy and the guy's happy, then those metaphysical parts are just frustrating, waiting to come together. That's pretty much what it's showing me. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Oh. So, who's next? What we got? I haven't got too much longer before I got to stop, and then I'll do it another night as well. But I've only got just a little while because I've got to cook my tea and it's getting late. In Britain, we eat tea and we also drink it, dear. So thank you everybody for joining. Another 2 members, thank you. So who's next? Rachel. Rachel, let's see what Rachel Kimball has got coming up. Rachel Kimball. Show me Rachel Kimball. So you got Hangman, 3 Pisces. The Devil, Libra. So you got Life Path 3 Pisces. Capricorn or Gemini. Justice. Could be court related. Something very toxic going on around this energy here. Rachel Kimball. Waiting on an offer. Communication comes in about money possible. Rachel Kimball. King of Pentacles is money and finances. Are you married? Because I think I've done your reading before, Kim. And you've got loads of major arcana energy of love life being here. Sorry, Rachel Kimball. Tell me more about the Hangman. Why does Rachel have the Hangman? Waiting on a decision about a Pisces possible. What's the Devil here for? Is an ending. When I did your reading before, it just didn't really make sense. Court tomorrow morning. Justice. Well, that's the Justice energy there. Tell me what the outcome is around Justice for Rachel, please. Well, I can't tell an outcome of court. It just won't tell me. That means court, but that means arguing about court, going to court, having to fight my way for money, stuff like that. A job or money, having to fight for it, having to go to court for it. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups. There should be some good news. I would say pretty good, pretty much good news. 8 of Wands, then you can carry on. Yeah, good news. These are yes cards. These are good cards. Good news. Good news. Waiting for an outcome kind of energy. Your 5 of Wands is there of struggling around going to court. These energies are waiting for news, okay, about the future, about maybe money, but there it is. But I can't tell you if who it would go to. Because if you were, say, going to court about a husband or a wife or some situation about a guy, the guy's there with the money. So I can't tell you who wins, but I can tell you that there will be an outcome and it will be prosperous if it be you. Okay? No, never married. Court tomorrow morning. Can I ask you what the court appearance is about? Because there's is it about money, basically? Because if it's about money, then this is a payout. Okay, this is like money here. will my Pisces get out sooner? Get out where? Jail? I've been talking to a Pisces. He's in jail. Oh, well. No, not that kind of case. Well, I don't know. Your answer is yes, Kim. Rachel Kimball. It's kind of like you're waiting for an answer, but your answer will be yes here. Okay. Well, the question there, Insane Justice, is quite simple. Will my Pisces get out of jail soon? When is his how long was he served? 20 years? If he was, that'll be 20 years time. If he was given 5 years, that'll be 5 years time. If he was given a month, that'll be a month. Like, the court will be able to tell you that one. That's a yes or no answer. I can't answer that. Hey, Jacqueline. So that's a question I can't answer there, Insane Justice. So, like, how long was he given? Can you pull cards between us? So I need both. Well, I need your proper name there, your actual name. Hey, Christy. I never did thank you, Christy, when I was live, but you did me a solid there of cutting someone out the chat not long ago that was trying to get everybody's attention over to their channel. You took your initiative and you cut the person out. Thanks. Hold on a minute. I've got loads of questions all of a sudden. If you want, you have to join. If you have joined, I'm not sure if you joined or not, but you have to join. The button below. I'm Libra in these Pisces. Yeah, but I need your name. Insane Justice. Oh, there we go. Jenny Aguilar. Jenny Aguilar. So waiting. I'm not going to do both of you. I'll just do your name. You'll be energetically tethered to the person, so it will come up in your reading. Jenny Aguilar. Waiting on a decision. Waiting for the person to come out. Possibly. Seems very difficult. There doesn't seem to be much communication, but that might be because in prison. 3 of Swords is heartbroken waiting. 3 and 5 is conflict of waiting for that to come up. Jenny Aguilar. I think you only get to talk on most days. 3, good news coming up. Like I said, it's an rhetorical question of yes or no. Can't really do them in cards. I can tell you that you've got a connection, obviously. It is there. This is good news. It's like united with your person. There is an ending to this circumstance, and then there is a good news that comes in about it. But like I said, I can't tell you when. You can't predict time. Time is unpredictable in cards. No matter what anyone says, you cannot predict time in cards. Not really. I might be able to do it when I'm channeling, but I can't do that on here. The death card. Yeah, there's a decision that's made about him coming out. So yeah, he will get out. He will get out, and you will go into union of 3, and it will work out, and then there'll be sex and everything else, and there's your King of Cups. There's your guy. The first bit is about wondering when and how. The second energy is yes. When? No idea. Okay, can't tell you. Because Scorpio energy, if it means time, it means a fucking long time. So that's unpredictable there. Okay. Can mean anything of time. Is he being truthful? Yeah. Yeah, he's being honest. He is being truthful there. 11 years? Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, do you want to wait around for 11 years for a person to get out of prison? Fuck that. I'd be off, bruv. There is no way I'd wait for someone to get out of prison for 11 years. Anybody else? Like, no way. Like, 11 years? You want to wait for someone for 11 years? Sweet, I'd move on with your life, honestly. 11 years waiting for someone to come out of prison? Fuck no. That's up to you. You know, that is severely down to you there, but fuck, would I not wait for 11 years for someone to come out of prison? No. Fucking no way. Rachel, I've just done yours. If you're like Rachel, you've asked me this before about anything about a Scorpio. Reach out to a Scorpio. If you've got like, if you guys are not, you need to understand this, right? If you guys are waiting for someone and you are not communicating with them, don't watch tarot to find out if they're going to speak. You speak. You be the first one. You're the grown up. Okay. If no communication's been coming in, then there's not going to be. That answer is your answer. If you don't get an answer, that answer is there. You've got it. No, there isn't going to be any. Okay? So you have to take that as face value. If you're waiting for communication, you're waiting for an answer and you haven't got one, your answer is no. Okay? Because you are not reaching out. Why people can't talk, I have no idea. But, you know, I really would never advise looking at tarot to find out if the person that you really want to be with is going to talk to you and you can't even talk to the person. People really need to stop doing that with tarot, because that means you're codependent and restricted. You've not found self-worth and love because you need the energy to communicate with you and you can't do it yourselves. You know, H Hobby, you need to join. Good person to tell you about your next relationship is Halo Tarot. Halo Moon Tarot. But if you want a question, you need to join the button below and pay. Anything else by anybody else that joined there? Perhaps a Capricorn in the near future. Career, Miss Erica. Anything about my future? Miss Erica. Anything for Miss Erica coming up, please? Anything for Miss Erica? So, possible relationship, possible third energy there, Miss Erica. Miss Erica, King of Swords. I don't know if you're in a third party there, Miss Erica, because you got 3, the King of Swords, and then another 3. Miss Erica coming up. 7 of Cups, metaphysical energy, maybe with an Aries or Scorpio. 5 of Swords. Feels like you're connected to a karmic energy here. Possible third energy. If not, there's a lot of, it's like a metaphysical desire of a guy and a stable one, but there's more not speaking more than likely here. 3's metaphysical, possible getting frustrated with not being able to control an energy. Like, trust me, any of you out there want advice, if you need a relationship, you're codependent. God's honest truth. If you need a person in your life, you're codependent. Okay. So, Miss Erica, what have you got going on here then? Because if it's third party, that's still happening. If it's metaphysical, that's still happening. If you've not been speaking, that's still happening. Okay. Thank you for joining. Hobby, there you go. Miss Erica, would you like to give me a little bit more information? Information. Yes, going through a divorce. There you go. So it can be divorce. I'm not picked up the energy of Libra, but I have with the energy of this. So this is divorce, heartbreaking, still going through the motions of it, getting really annoyed with the person, still connected to them here. Like I said, I can never really give you a date on when, you would know that. But going through a divorce, yeah. It's either a third party or a divorce. If I'd have picked up Libra energy, that would have been 100%. But those that come out through the Patreon messages. If you guys are wondering, I've done 4 more signs, or 5 today on Patreon. I think we got right up to Libra, Virgo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus as well. What's the Hierophant here for? Yeah, there you go. It's pretty much Libra energy, if you like. It's divorce, yeah, settlement. You're still going through that. That's your main karmic energy there, Miss Erica. So your main energy is to do with this divorce, and that is actually still that energy there. So there isn't really too much change in it because it's still causing conflict. Okay, so it's not really an outcome as such yet, not really. So very quickly, I've got time for maybe 2 more because then I've got to get off, and then I'll go live tomorrow. Okay. Yes, going through divorce. Should I stay in the relationship? I'm Leo, been with my career man for 8 years. Should I stay in my relationship? I'm Leo, been with my Cancer man for 8 years. Right, Ryan, let's go through this. Do you need, honestly, a tarot card reader to tell you, or a spirit to tell you, whether you should be in a relationship with the person that you've been with for 8 years? Let's be honest. What does your intuition there tell you, Ryan? Okay. So you've been in a relationship for 8 years. Okay. You're a Leo with a Cancer man for 8 years, but should you stay in it? What do you want to do? No worries, Miss Erica. Like a spirit, you don't have to listen to what a card says. Okay. You have to listen to what you want, right? Because I could tell you all day long, yes, stay with your partner because the card says so. But you don't want to. You don't have to do that, right? You guys are all coming in and I'm just about to go off because I've been on here for an hour now. But I'll go live tomorrow, okay? We'll do this tomorrow. Hold on a minute. So I'll do the hobby and then, but I'm just got to finish off Ryan first. Okay. But I'll go live tomorrow and the next night. Okay, don't worry. For the people that have just joined, it's just that it happens when I go live. Everybody joins and everybody comes in, and I will never get off here. And it's late in the UK. So Ryan, where are you, my friend? Are you still there? Patience is a virtue. I'll be back. Oh yes, Lioness Judy. Got to be a Leo. There's Rowdy. Where the hell have you been, bartender? Getting pissed at the bar? Ryan. Yeah, you're still there. Okay, Ryan. So honestly, answer yourself that question, right? You've been with your partner for 8 years. Okay, you've been with your partner for 8 years, and like a card reader or a spirit card doesn't have to tell you whether you're happy or not. Only you can tell that, right? Only you can be the person that answers that question. You don't have to stay in any relationship and you don't have to leave them, but only you can say that. A spirit and a card can't. Okay. Now, if you've been cheated on, lied and manipulated, then I would say leave. If I would say, if you're not happy and you're really not happy, leave. You know, leave. Honestly. Right, so I've got one more, which is the person, which was the hobby. Okay, so the hobby, can you give me your actual name and your question? Ryan, when it comes down to leaving as well, my friend, like, you know, you can always leave and then get back together at another point, you know, like an ending is never forever. It can be, but it doesn't always have to mean forever. Right? So the hobby, Adrian, right? Adrian, what do you see coming in for my relationship wise? Okay, Adrian, what do we see coming in for Adrian's next partner? Adrian's next relationship. Could be a Scorpio or an Aries. Okay. If you're open to it, or this person is. Excuse me. Makes sense. Thank you, Steve. No worries, Ryan. It's just that, you know, honestly ask yourself that question, right? If you're really unhappy, mate, right, leave, you know. But, I mean, you might know about my ex-relationship, right? We split up 35 times, right? And we got back 35 times, right? So no ending is forever. No beginning is forever either. Just have fun with it, you know. People need to stop taking themselves so seriously in relationships, man. It's not the be-all and end-all. It's nice to have someone, but, you know, if you're not happy, you know, leave. Adrian. So Adrian's next relationship. Show me about Adrian's next relationship. Could be a Pisces, the Empress. Maybe a Libra. I don't know. There's still a lot of waiting energy here. You need to put yourself out there and speak to people. You have to have confidence as well. Okay, you have to realise that, I take it that you're male, right, Adrian? Guys have to have confidence. Like, you've got to go to female energies and you've got to make yourself known. If you know, females, right, female. Oh, okay, you're female, okay. Well, if you want a stable relationship, you've got to go towards a stable energy, putting yourself out there, making yourself known. This could be dating, but this is also maybe not going out, not speaking to people. You know, you need to speak to people, honestly, like also guys. You've got to... Guys love a woman that's confident, trust me. Okay, I know you women love confidence in a male, but trust me, a lot of men also like confident women that know what they want. And if they've got a thing for someone, make a move on a guy and not just wait. You know, someone's not just going to fall on your lap if you're not going out. You've got to speak to people in the grocery store. You've got to go to the pictures on your own. Okay, maybe not with a friend. Unless, because you'll spend all the time talking to a friend and not with a guy. Go on your own, okay, as long as it's safe. But, like, you know, you guys that want relationships, you've got to realise that men do also like very confident women. I do. I love a confident woman. If the woman isn't confident, nah. I'm not kind of turned on by a non-confident kind of woman. It's you know, I'm not. So you've got to be confident, right? Let's see. Adrian. 5 of Cups, yeah, you see, is this energy of no... I don't think there is one yet, Adrian, here. Because there's a lot of growth to do about needing a relationship. The trouble is that when you guys really want a relationship, you're still finding yourself, and trust me, that can take a lot of years. It's took me, since my first twin flame energy, that was a Libra, since then, that's took probably 20 years, maybe, no, probably not that, 14 years, maybe, to find my stability, to physically find my satisfaction and my happy spot, you know. Takes many years to work on yourself, and to become satisfied with who you are, you know, it really does. And then you have to be confident. You have to be like, well, relationship, great, be nice, but if not, I love my life. So I'm not worried either. Yes or no, it doesn't matter. But
as women also, you've got to also learn by mistakes of having knockbacks. Sometimes a knockback is actually good because it's growth. It you can get embarrassed by it, but at least you try, and then you try again. You think, oh, actually, it's actually building my confidence by approaching a guy and maybe if you've got a guy that says, listen, bitch, there's no way, that's just a nasty piece of shit. Right? Normally someone will let you down quite gently if they want to say no. They'll probably say, sorry, but I've already got a girlfriend, or like, I'm kind of seeing someone, or maybe I don't really see you that way, but we could be friends. But there's this energy of, I can't really see anybody coming in for you here. Excuse me. God. We've probably done 7 readings today, so I've been speaking a lot and stopping smoking. But I can't see anything about your next relationship here, because I believe you're still more than likely trying to find your own comfortable spot of your own, of being alone. Okay, it's only when you are really, really, really comfortable with being alone that you can find comfortability in talking to people. Because, you'll more than likely not want a relationship. Is when you will actually get one, is when you're really not bothered about having one. And ain't that the truth, right? So yeah, it's a difficult one. I can't really find any common ground of anybody really coming in, because there's still a low vibration here that you may be giving off to spirit, okay, that can attract in an energy of a karmic energy here. Okay, now I don't know, Adrian, if like you're still going through a karmic energy of the past, trying to force yourself forward with someone new, but still going through the past trying to deny it, because that would still be the dark night of the soul, still pissed off of the ex and the energy not happening with the karmic, still trying to deny that energy and move forward to meet someone else, but that doesn't happen. It's because you're still going through that karmic cycle, that pain and growth of an awakening and the dark night of the soul there. Okay, so right guys, I'm going to have to get off. It's nice to speak to you again. I will be back on tomorrow. For any of you guys that didn't have your questions answered, they will be answered tomorrow. And we've got all month, so hi April, how you doing? Yeah, so thanks very much guys, really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next reading that I do.